Okay, this is now like the third or fourth time working with ChatGPT on this. So the question set that is posted into Canvas, I generated through ChatGPT. So all I did was Google ChatGPT, went to their site, clicked the try ChatGPT button, okay, which then opened up their text box, which may or may not be very visible right now. Hopefully that's a little bit more visible. And if we start off, I said, please create a 10-question problem set for practice converting condensed structural formulas to Lewis structures for a first semester organic chemistry. It was a trash problem set. It did not involve any of the subscripts that you now see in the formula set. So I went through a whole bunch of 10 more. I want parentheses. So now it gave me parentheses, but not any subscripts. Like, it was very bizarre. I don't understand what was going on. So I tried a whole bunch of different ways to get it to kind of trigger to do what I wanted to do. And none of those question sets worked. And you can pause the video if you want and read all of my attempts to question it to get it to work. And eventually what I got it to do to actually use it the way I wanted to was this question. Create a new problem set with 10 questions for practice converting condensed structural formulas to use subscripts, or that use subscripts, to Lewis structures for a first semester general chemistry. Okay, and then this is the problem set it gave me. This problem set is actually okay. It looks like, with quick overview, there's some weird notational stuff that they could probably have done better with. Like, I think you're going to end up drawing the exact same structure in a couple of these. But it's not too bad, and it gives the parentheticals that people actually need. Okay? If we push on this more, let's try add. What are you doing? I want a message. Don't be deleting stuff. Okay. Add 10 more questions that use subscripts on parentheses. And then I don't know if it's going to know this term, but we're going to try it, and use heteroatoms. Heteroatoms are anything that's not carbon and hydrogen. So we'll go see if ChatGPT can pick that up. So we wanted 10 more questions, so there's 10. Cool, we're starting to see some heteroatoms show up. These are looking okay. They aren't using the multiples or the subscripts on your formulas, which would be nice to make it a little bit more challenging. But this is actually, there's one. This is actually setting you up with a little bit more practice that would allow you to kind of go through and run these. I did try yesterday, give me an answer key. Bad idea. It really doesn't work. But sorry, I'm typing right next to the microphone. Let's move that. Provide an answer key. And I think the issue here is that ChatGPT can't draw structures. So it's going to freak out at trying to do this, either by drawing complete and utter nonsense or trying to type a structure, which if you've tried to type one, it is pretty close to complete and utter nonsense. But you can use, ultimately, ChatGPT to provide you some practice questions that target some of these kind of concepts. For those people that it didn't even attempt to give me structures. But what this does is give you a question set that you can attempt things, and then you can email me the question set and what your drawings are, and I can do a one-for-one match to ensure that you're on the right page. Okay? You could even try, potentially, and I may get in trouble for it, we'll see, using the same question stem that you've seen in your quizzes to generate questions within ChatGPT. Again, it can't draw structures. Maybe a different version can. But it gets you a baseline and gives you some of that practice that may be easier to find than dealing with either the textbook or smart work or even the practice exams. Okay, with that, I'm going to call it quits as a ChatGPT summary of questions.